Hey guys, looks like Brock Lesnar might have tested positive for clomiphene, clomid, in short. That's what they call it in the bodybuilding world. What does clomid do, and why do guys take it? Well, clomid in bodybuilding is generally used for post-cycle therapy. Now, what that means is after your cycle, testosterone or other therapies, other hormones, clomid is taken to trick the pituitary gland into telling the testes to produce more testosterone. So it's actually an estrogen. But what it does is it tricks the pituitary into thinking that the body needs more testosterone. So that kicks in, the Leydig cells kick in, and your body starts to produce testosterone again. Clomid, pretty standard warfare in the bodybuilding world for guys that do drugs. But you can look at it a couple ways. It's going to give you, I think, say if your testosterone levels are 350, which is not uncommon after a cycle, 250 to 350 is going to get you up around the 400 uh, range. I think a normal range for a dude is anywhere from 300, 250 to 8 or 900. So it's not really going to increase testosterone that much after a cycle, but it does get the ball rolling, so to speak, and makes it easier to recover. But again, these fighters like Brock Lesnar, Jon Jones are taking this stuff. I don't really understand why you would take it unless you've been running a cycle, because it'll stay in your system for about 6 weeks. It can be detected. So, um, I'm not sure who's giving these guys advice. You would think at that level there would be some guys that know what the hell they're doing, but apparently not, because these are two of the biggest. Well, Jon Jones, best fighter in the world right now. Brock Lesnar obviously could afford to get some good advice. So I don't know what these guys are thinking on. I mean, it's just common knowledge on the internet. So I don't really understand what these guys are thinking as far as using clomiphene. Generally, it's called clomidol, like I said. So, but the stuff's pretty nasty. Uh, Nasty drug as well. It'll cause a lot of issues mentally if you're not careful. So, um, but yeah, I mean, mainly when a guy uses it, it's for post cycle therapy. So Brock may have been running testosterone or another drug, maybe, probably test, or because it just wouldn't give you that big of a boost in testosterone for a fight per se. No, if he was doing a cycle, he got the call from the UFC. He dropped it, wanted to get his testes working again. He might have dropped some clomid in there, not realizing you got a 6 week window there where they can detect that stuff. So uh, I don't know, just a guess, but apparently clomid now is the drug everybody's getting nailed for. It's prescribed a lot. Well, not a lot, but it's more and more so as an alternative to testosterone therapy when guys are low on tests as you get older. It's a cheaper, easier alternative, but it's picking up steam in that regard. But it doesn't raise testosterone dramatically uh, per se. So I don't know what it would be. Why an athletic, you use it for an athletic event doesn't make a lot of sense. But I suppose any little edge though at that level means a lot, or they think it means a lot. But there's just it's just surprising these guys are getting nailed for this stuff because I mean this stuff is just the research is out there, uh, you know, to avoid being caught using this stuff, or the benefit from clomid alone. I don't see what that would be unless you're coming off a cycle. So obviously these guys probably run cycles, but who knows? It's just my 2 cents.